thank you so much, all of you, for coming out tonight. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to travel to the other side of the world and fill out a venue like this. And one of the greatest things about it is I get to introduce you to some of my favorite people from the comedy scene. This act, Luke, is one of my very, very good friends, and he's one of the very best out there. His full name is Luke Benson. He's going to be in your top 5 in 2 snaps. Would you start the applause, please?
How are we doing? Is everyone okay? Yeah! Absolutely lovely. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. I've come to see Troy Hall. Very great to see you. New champion from Melbourne. Good work. Anyone else in Australia? Brisbane. Good work. Sorry, Paul. Jesus Christ, Paul. Chill out. I'll get round. Right, okay, so we've got Hobart, brilliant, it's good, isn't it, Hobart? It's more of like a farmer's market that got out of control. So, in Brisbane, I've not known humidity like it before. I felt like I was in the space between my balls and my arsehole. That's simply Brisbane in a nutshell. Is there anywhere else in Australia? No, okay, fuck everywhere else. Melbourne it is. Any Brits in? Yeah, lovely work, good work, right? Well done on being here, right? It's wonderful, right? You can probably tell by my accent that I'm from Box Hill. You know, I'm from Newcastle in England, that's what this accent is, right? I'm from quite a shit part of Newcastle. It's called Newcastle. And where I'm from, people don't really have big dreams. Like a lot of them think that aspiration is that sweat you get on your crack. And it is a strong accent, but I need you to know this is me working very hard to speak clearly. No one realises me really put her on the leash with my accent. I feel like I sound like someone pretending to be sober while sober. Good delayed capital there in the middle. Like satellite delay. It's good, right? But this is really, really trying. Because I go back home to where I'm from, this little backwater place called Seaton Sluice. And they all look at me and go, "Who the fuck's he trying to do with all these fancy spaces between his work, the daft bastard?" I live in Melbourne, right? I moved out, love Melbourne. I feel like Melbourne is the furthest a British person can travel to be 2 degrees warmer. It's good, right? It's quite fun, you know, like Melbourne winter was brutal obviously, right? I feel like I saw more people in those Kathmandu jackets than there are people in Kathmandu. Lovely the day back in the sort of back in the Leonardo DiCaprio range, a little bit under 25. Too hot yesterday, sort of around my dating range, sort of mid to late 30s. But yeah, I feel like the weather here must be like a nightmare for menopausal women. That's my estimate, because I feel like you probably don't really know what temperature it is anyway. So Melbourne must be fucking brutal. Because it's like the weather here was designed by someone with multiple personality disorder. You take the weather on and say, "What's it going to be today, mate?" Between 9 and 10 today, about 10 degrees, 10 till noon, 24, noon till midnight, only between 40 and -7. Who's going to give you shit? Everywhere else in Australia, Brisbane, Cairns, Darwin, all of them places, lovely, linear, and predictable weather. What's it going to be today, mate? Fucking hot till it's not. See the sun, probably hot. See the moon, probably not. Fucking damn. It's true, like, they moved out here 6 years ago now, moved out here for love, and they said that you can't put a price on love, but the Australian government said, about $8,000 for the visa. Relationship didn't work out, but the visa got approved, so fuck her. But yeah, we did a first person I met when I landed was from Immigration Border Control, right there, like a front bunch of people on the immigration. Good bunch of lads and ladies and fucking soldiers. I got in, right, I wasn't sure, I'd not been to Australia before, I wasn't sure what to expect, right? I got off the plane, one bloke turned to another bloke and went, "Fancy going to the beach for a barbie?" And I felt like I was in an advert for Australia. But I got to immigration and this guy pulls me to one side and goes, "You got any nuts and send it to your bag? You got any nuts and send it to your bag? Don't be messing with our delicate flora and fauna!" Like that. Fucking chill out. Like Australians are about 90% uninhabitable. Why not? Let a few foreign elements have a crack at it. And then I was interrogated internally. Didn't like it, got me a few more hemorrhoids back in. Flashback. Next person I met was after you fill that form out where it says, "Do you have any criminal convictions?" And I remember reading that as an Englishman. Is that still a requirement? Well, then he goes, "Where are you going to study?" I said, "Oh, with my then partner's mother," which is true, and every bit of nightmare you'd imagine it to be. Thankfully, he just looks back at me and says, "Are you sure you don't want me to send you back?" What a fucking legend! So I lived with him for about 5 years. No, it's true, right? We lived in a box hill. It was me, her, a mother, and the dog, right? Me and her being one bit of the house, our mum and the dog being the other bit of the house, one of them. And Box Hill, one of them sat at the window, barking at the Chinese. The other one laying on the floor being a dog. But I loved being there, right? It was great. I played basketball when I was there, right? Aqualink plays for his team. Played with a team that was exclusively German and Vietnamese lads. We were called Auto Ban Me. The post-game sandwiches were fucking brilliant. But I could have done without all the anti-Jewish sentiment. Really, yeah, very true. Chill the fucker. Maria, the team I played with were called Kaiju. Like the monsters in Godzilla, right? And I was the only white bloke on the team. Tobin White, my nickname was Whitezilla. Whatever you do, don't Google that on your work phone. But I'm really fun for the other lads, right? They were from Hong Kong, Indonesia, the Philippines, Vietnam. They'd all be there playing basketball with me, speaking English as a fourth or fifth language. I'd be there playing basketball and speaking English is barely English. So I would run about with them like I was an officer in a World War II film. Just bombing about going, "Pass me the ball, I'm open, kick a stiff up, let's go get the bloody guns. Let's make a 3 down for people come to tell you, here we go, chap." Very acrobatic joke, that one. Best thing about that joke is once I started doing it, this moustache grew in. I don't know whether you're aware, right, but between like the Australia and the UK there's always been like, certainly the last 20 years, big trade in like celebrities and cultural figures. You know, like in the 90s, here was Ian Thorpe, and then more recently, Chris Hemsworth and Rolf Harris. So if you think about it, you gave us the torpedo, then you gave us 4 and a pedo. After living in Flemington, I went to the race course. It's quite chaotic during like Melbourne Cup and stuff. And I feel like Australians, like, you just love a gamble. Like, I love horse racing, but I don't like how gambling ruins families. I would like it if I had a horse race, all of our horses had names like, get out the pokies, John. So it just kicks off and it just goes, get out the pokies, John, followed by Emily, you with the tennis coach coming up on the inside, which one you never do, so you've got this drunk prick who can't get it out anymore, I'm taking it, tennis coach, I think it's not all that drunk, so I'll be the pal, John, so get out the pokies, John, makes only 1 winner, it's tennis coach, followed by 6 got it, it's not half chance.